Visually, Venus is a very beautiful and elegant planet, seemingly very calm on the surface. At Venus' closest approach to us, it is the closest of any other planet, being only 41 million kilometers away. It is the second planet from the Sun, located between Mercury and Earth. It is often referred to as Earth's sister planet due to its similar size and composition. Venus has a diameter of approximately 12,104 kilometers, making it very similar in size to Earth. It is very similar to Earth from a distance. Its structure is also nearly identical, with an iron core, a hot mantle, and a rocky crust. The crust of Venus, however, is dotted with thousands of volcanoes, including Maxwell Mounts, a volcano almost as tall as Mount Everest. But up close, it's a very different world. Venus is sometimes called the morning star when it appears in the eastern sky before sunrise, and the evening star when it is visible in the western sky after sunset. A Venusian solar day length of 117 Earth days, the longest in the solar system. Its day is longer than its year. Venus is known for its exceptional brightness in the night sky. But why does it have too much brightness? The reason is that it is totally covered with dense clouds of sulfur, which reflect about 70% of sunlight. Earth's clouds are not made up of sulfur, are less dense, and do not cover the Earth totally. That is why our Earth does not shine as much as Venus. But behind this facade is a world of storms and infernos, unlike anywhere else in the solar system. Venus also has a thick layered atmosphere. It's full of clouds that rain thunder cracking sulphuric acid, and whip around the planet, at speeds up to 224 miles per hour. Sulphuric acid is highly corrosive, and this acid rain adds to the hellish nature of Venus, although it does evaporate before it hits the surface. The atmosphere is so thick that it creates a surface pressure similar to what it would be about half a mile deep in the Earth's oceans. This pressure is heavy enough that a human standing on Venus' surface would be crushed. The atmosphere is made of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, which creates an extreme case of global warming. They trap the sun's heat, causing surface temperatures to rise over 880 degrees Fahrenheit, making Venus the hottest planet in the solar system. Solar and cosmic radiation interacts a lot with the upper atmosphere of the planet, producing lightning and an induced magnetosphere. The solar wind also strips off the low-density molecules out of the upper atmosphere, meaning that Venus has a tail, similar to a comet. Under certain conditions, this tail can tickle Earth when they are in conjunction with each other. Unfortunately, this tail isn't visible to the naked eye. It consists of thousands of volcanoes. This doesn't mean Venus is more volcanically active than Earth, but this is due to the fact that Venus has a much older crust than Earth. Earth has plate tectonics releasing heat and renewing the surface fairly regularly, but Venus doesn't have any plate tectonics. Instead, its crust is estimated to be about 300 to 600 million years old, when a global resurfacing event likely occurred. The theory is that the mantle under the crust heated up so much that it forced its way through the crust, covering most of the surface with lava. An incredible 80% of Venus' surface is made up of cooled lava plains, and there are literally hundreds of thousands of volcanoes in one form or another. There are 900 impact craters also to be found on Venus, although none less than 3 kilometers in diameter. This is because anything smaller than 50 meters in diameter would fragment and burn up before it even hit the surface. It does not have any moon or ring. Venus doesn't have its own magnetic field, which surprised everyone. This is due to the slow rotation of the Venus and the deficiency of internal thermal convection. Because of this deficiency of thermal convection, any liquid present in the core rotates slowly. but it has a weak induced magnetic field. Venus is so inhospitable that neither humans nor spacecraft are able to survive the planet's surface. But some scientists speculate that Venus wasn't always so unwelcoming. From roughly 2,900,000,000 to 715 million years ago, global temperatures on Venus may have been just a few degrees cooler than Earth's are today. Scientists theorize that the surface may have contained shallow oceans that could have held enough water to support life. Today, life may still exist in Venus' atmosphere. About 30 miles up in Venus clouds, where the temperature and surface pressure are similar to those on the surface of Earth, scientists have observed strange dark streaks that appear to be absorbing ultraviolet radiation, a phenomenon that could be evidence of microbial life. Life may struggle to survive in the atmosphere of Venus, but it is this unforgiving environment that's made Venus an icon of beauty. While more than 40 spacecraft have visited this infernal world, Venus remains one of the most challenging planets to explore due to its harsh conditions. It is, so illuminated in the darkness of space, still has much to reveal.